Yo, what is going on guys? This is Swerve here and welcome back to another dinosaur game video. In today's dinosaur game we are going to be covering a brand new dinosaur horror survival game called Deathground. Now before I get into this video, I just want to say by the time you're probably watching this is probably going to go up a little bit later than what we got information for this game, merely because I'm actually going to have a week off from online stuff. You know, I usually take at least a week off each year, you know, just to relax and take more time for myself. Hope you guys do understand that actually. So this week, probably when you're watching this, is the week when I'm not going to be as active. However, nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed the trailer for the Deathground. So as you can see, the Deathground looks like an incredible horror game if you ask me. It's the game that we have wanted for such a long time. It's a dinosaur game, it's a survival game, but not only that, it's a horror game. Previously, obviously, we had Oakwood, which was okay, I guess. It was kind of like Outlast and Jurassic Park come together to make a dinosaur survival horror. However, this game was very follow the story based. You have to follow the story, you can't do anything about it, you just have to keep going until you die or survive. And the ending, in my personal opinion, wasn't really the best, you know, spoiler alert if you haven't played it. But you get to like this end spot where you've been chased down by T-Rex and raptors, then all of a sudden the raptors are circling you and then the T-Rex is there and you simply die. So I wasn't a big fan of that. However, the Deathground looks very cool, so we are going to read what they say about their own product on the Steam website, and yeah. Deathground is a solo and cooperative survival horror game that throws players into desperate battle for survival against deadly AI dinosaurs. Enter the Deathground with a team of up to 3 players for squad-based action or attempt to survive alone in a solo session. It would be quite interesting to see the Gamer Beaver, myself, and Bessenslot take on this game, to be honest, so let me know if you want that. Give me a few vouchers. As players, you form a group of professional hunters and survivalists on a mission to Deathground to retrieve high-value loot. Players are put through the ultimate test of cooperation as they travel through darkened and anxious environments overrun by deadly dinosaurs in order to survive. Reactive AI dinosaurs that hunt you down, random extraction points and dynamic objectives create unpredictable and varied experiences and all contribute to the menacing atmosphere filled with fear, suspense and anticipation. That sentence right there where it's sort of dynamic and changeable is unpredictable. That's what we want. We want unpredictable. It's not going to be, oh, this is going to happen. We have to keep going there. Let's say we die, we respawn. We have to keep going there. We die, respawn. The extraction point could be somewhere else that we have to try get to. And that's what's going to be quite fun about it. You're going to have to use your brain when playing this game. With team-based objective, suspenseful gameplay, and constant mortal danger, teamwork and cooperation are essential to survive. Leave your teammates behind in a favour of solo session. The atmosphere is deeper and horror intensifies as you attempt to survive alone. Again, you don't have to play with friends, you can also play on your own, which again is quite cool. Intense and suspenseful gameplay. Dynamic gameplay enriched with objectives, stealth, combat and teamwork. Players will interact with a range of items and weapons and have access to a crafting system. So very similar to Minecraft, I guess, where you can actually craft your own materials and make things better. Obviously try and think that of like a modern day sort of thing, not like Minecraft, but you get the gist of it. Not only that, but in the trailer we also do get to see a heartbeat sensor. If any of you guys play Call of Duty out there, the heartbeat sensor is definitely an attachment for your weapons that's been very well added through the franchise, and loads of people want to return. However, it looks like in this Dinosaur Survival Horror game, we are going to be having the heartbeat sensor to let us know if there's anything around us, whether this is humans, dinosaurs, or anything else that could be roaming in a certain vicinity within our character. This will allow us to get a better understanding of where exactly the dinosaurs are. Unpredictable AI dinosaurs. Dynamic and reactive dinosaurs that hunt you down, influence decision making and drive a tailored experience. Let's say you're going as a group of 3, but one of you runs off, the Velociraptor might chase that one person, and you have to try and find your way out back to the group, back to your friends, otherwise you won't make it out alive. Special character classes. A character class system with special traits, skills and tools mean players must choose how they will work together in order to survive. So I assume it's similar to Rainbow Six Siege, where each character has their own different ability and you can do certain things. So let's say one of you could be good at hacking, one of you could be good at shooting, one of you could be good at, I don't know, locating stuff. You all have different abilities that you need to work on. So not only one person can do one job and you just run and follow them, you all have your own jobs to do. Truly terrifying, realistic and diverse environments. Experience pure fear and anxious atmosphere that put players in survival instincts to the test. We'll harness the power of Unreal Engine 4 to create realistic and diverse environments. So it looks like maybe you're walking somewhere and something falls down, you can no longer go that way. So that's the interesting thing, you have to find more paths to get in somewhere. Obviously, I don't think the game's going to bug out and say, oh, we're going to block this path, there's no other way you can get there. I assume if it blocks the path, it might open somewhere else, but that's what dynamic events really are. Again, there's replayable gameplay, something that Jurassic World Evolution kind of lacks, so sorry about that. Something that Jurassic World Evolution kind of doesn't have is replayability. So this game actually does have a lot of replayability, as you can tell. Loads of things are dynamic, loads of things are going to change, so you can always play it in a different manner. AI dinosaurs, weather systems, and random spawn and extraction points and dynamic objectives create a unique and intense gameplay sequences with each playthrough. Now this is quite a cool addition right here. Under original soundtrack, they have an original haunting music score by BAFTA nominated composer David Housden, which to have a BAFTA nominated composer really sounds like the game's going to sell it really well for its like eerie atmosphere when it comes down to music. And community-driven development. The community will have an active role in helping to shape the game experience, so together we can have a creative and something incredible. There will be testing during phases of development, and there will be an emphasis on player feedback and player design participation. Now right here actually seems like the majority of computers are probably going to be able to run it. Obviously a 64-bit Windows 7, it says this is minimum requirements right here, with a 2.5 GHz with AMD processor or quad-core Intel, 4 GB of RAM, which isn't too bad, most computers have that. The graphics card is NVIDIA GeForce GTX 470 or AMD Radeon 6870 HD series card. And obviously storage around 4 GB of available space. That is the minimum. In the recommended, it's bumped up a little bit, obviously with 8 GB of RAM instead. And GeForce GTX 780 or AMD R9 290X. So it's going to be updated just a little bit, but definitely it seems like most computers are going to be able to handle this. So get your hands on it if you want to get your hands on it. But from what I tell about this game, it is going to be an incredible game. We have wanted something like this for such a long time. We know there was some sort of Jurassic World Survival in the works that sadly came to a halt but then restarted, and obviously I think now has still come to a halt, and it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting that anytime soon. If we were, I'd probably predict 2023 being the latest or earliest we could probably get it. But Jaw Drop Games have actually come out and made a game called Deathground, which looks incredible just by the images, by the trailer, by everything that you can see. I definitely recommend to go check it out. They also have a Kickstarter as well, so if you guys want to go check out the Kickstarter, I will try and put a link in the description. If I haven't and you guys want to go to the Kickstarter, remind me and I'll update the description so I can put the link in there. But yeah, Deathground seems like it's the game that we have wanted for a long time. Now there is a similar Dinosaur Survival game that I'm actually going to be uploading later this week called Goner as well. I'm going to make a video on that because they've reached out to me to promote their game, and actually their game seems to be very good. Obviously not to the extent and graphics like Deathground have. However, Goner also seems like a really good dinosaur survival game, so I'll be making a separate video on that if you guys want me to do that. But just looking at the images of Deathground and from the trailer, from what we can see, it seems like it is the dinosaur survival game that we have wanted for a long time. It's a horror game as well. We were lackluster in having dinosaur survival horrors for a long time. We had park builders, we had other stuff like death matches, like Primal Carnage, but we just never had a good dinosaur survival horror game. And here it is, Dinosaur Survival Horror. Now there is a mature content warning, so do bear in mind that if you are under the age. They basically say the game may contain content which is not appropriate for all ages or may not be appropriate for viewing at work, which basically means frequent violence or gore and general mature content. So that's a good thing. It doesn't seem like there's going to be a big age limit, obviously, but you know, a co-op game as well. Can we talk about that? It's co-op? That's what gets me excited. The fact that we can have up to 3 people working together, I'm very excited to do that. Again, if you guys want to see the Gaming Beaver, Swerve, and Best Slot come together and beat into Deathground, I would 100% be down to be doing something like that. It's just up to the other two if they'd like to do that as well. But yeah, leave a like if you want a video like that. But in the meantime, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to go check out Deathground with links in the description down below. I do think it's going to be an incredible game, and as soon as it's released, I'm definitely going to be playing it. So fingers crossed that it's released relatively soon, because currently the release date is coming soon. But in the meantime, hope you guys are staying safe out there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite thing about this game is. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.